The other important thing to remember, the last point about the 3 F's, is this. Doubts are perfectly normal. Doubts are actually okay. Now, does that sound like I'm either contradicting myself or sounds counterintuitive in some way? Did I just hear that right? Did he just say doubts are okay? Yeah. Doubts are absolutely okay. The best athletes, men and women, best of all time, of any position, I'll guarantee you at the worst possible time, at times they had doubts. Well, Spence, how did they come through then, you might ask? Because they treated their doubts very differently than most people, than you and I sometimes do. Because here's what happens. Doubts will absolutely knock on that door. You are guaranteed to have doubts. The best players have. The difference with mediocre players, with average players, they swing that door wide open. Most people, when they get a doubt, they just entertain that doubt and allow it to grow and circle for it to get worse and worse and worse. Doubts are normal. You want to know how I measure mental toughness? Not by how many doubts you get. I measure mental toughness on the transition time it takes in your mind. If you have a doubt, you can consider that almost like a big red stop sign, a red light thought. When you have a doubt, how long does it take you to go from a red light thought to a true green light thought? And by green light thought, obviously we're talking about a go-to sentence. That key 1 or 2 sentences that you know in your mind, that you believe in all of your heart, and you've practiced over and over again. How long does it take you to transition from red to green, like a stoplight, like a traffic light? The quicker the transition from red to green, the tougher you are. If I could put a stopwatch in your mind and hear the first doubt, and as soon as I hear that doubt, start the stopwatch, and also be listening to your mind to see how that doubt is countered. Again, that transition from red to green is my definition of mental toughness. Not whether you get doubts or not. Doubts are normal. How you treat doubts separates you from average to elite.
And when you're looking at those variables, Coach, and you're assessing, just like as you're looking at a scouting report, again, when that player's making the transition from college to the NBA, there are certain things you're going to look at in terms of that player's physical attributes. Yeah. Obviously, the speed, agility, quickness, neuromuscular efficiency. You're going to look at the skill sets, their assist to turnover ratio, field goal percentage, et cetera, et cetera. Is there a formalized process that you have developed or you go through when you're actually examining mental toughness?
Well, that's a tougher one. No, it would be the answer. I mean, we have the test and all that stuff, and that stuff helps. I mean, it is. I look at all that. You put that, and you put your eyes, you put your conversations, you mix them all together, and you come out with an answer. I've been right and I've been wrong in that. But I really, when I'm watching with my eyes, what I really watch for is their reaction to the negative.
That's great.
I really pay attention. Bad calls, bad shots, coaches yelling at you. Do they give in? Even competition. And I think that's where a lot of people miss. Watch a game that's very competitive that he played in. And a game where a kid he was playing against was getting the better of him. So that has nothing to do with a bad call or missed shots.
Right.
He's just getting outplayed. Where does he go? Does he cave in? Does he go away? Or does he go down fighting? And when you see that, the guy has something in him that didn't allow him to quit, that didn't allow him to give in. And, we always talk about we want players who never let go of the rope. And we watch that.